No ordinary day on Capitol Hill as U.S. senators, nearly all 100 of them, boarded buses and traveled down Pennsylvania Avenue to the grounds of the White House. Inside the old executive office building adjacent to the White House, senators were briefed by the state and defense secretaries, the chair of the Joint Chiefs, and the director of national intelligence on the options being considered to deal with what they say is the escalating threat by North Korea.
I don't think we ought to be at the table talking with them. I think they need to take concrete steps that show that they've reduced a currently very aggressive posture.
North Korea is the most dangerous spot on the planet right now. And Kim Jong-un is a dangerous and wildly unpredictable dictator who unfortunately has a significant arsenal of nuclear weapons.
The White House says the president's approach aims to pressure North Korea into dismantling its nuclear program by tightening economic sanctions and pursuing diplomatic measures with U.S. allies. But military options are also being prepared. On Wednesday, the head of the U.S. Pacific Command told members of Congress the U.S. would continue to debut their best military systems in South Korea.
That's why the ROK-U.S. alliance decided last July to deploy THAAD. That's a Terminal High Altitude Area Defense System, which will be operational in the coming days and able to better defend South Korea against the growing North Korea threat.
But they are preparations anti-war activists protesting outside the White House say are unwelcome.
Donald Trump has pulled the U.S. senators, all 100 of them from both parties, together here at the White House to act as props, really stage-managed props for his escalating threats against North Korea. We're here to say to the President and to the Congress, the last thing the American people want is another war.
Still, the White House says it's focused on making the necessary military preparations, but remaining hopeful diplomacy will prevail. Kimberly, Halkett, Al Jazeera, Washington.